Good morning. It's Grandma or Aunt Sue, depending upon who you are. But I am sitting here at my little table right by my window where I can look outside and see the pretty sunshine and the pretty dogwood. And the reason I am sitting here today is I'm going to have a tea party. Even though my grandkids aren't here to have it with me, I'm going to have one because we had such a good time having our tea parties. Sometimes we have water, but sometimes we have apple juice. And every now and then we have tea at our tea parties. So this is how it goes. Here's our little tea set right here. You see? And I'm going to pour myself some tea. Today I'm having water. And then I'm going to put some sugar, not really, in my tea. And then I'm going to put some cream in my tea. And then, of course, we have to stir it all up, right? Because we want that sugar to dissolve. So good. So, cheers to all of you little ones that I love so much. Happy tea party time. All right. Now I'm going to read a special book to you this morning. And because it's a special book, I need to pause for just a moment to get ready for this story. So hold tight, okay? Almost there. I'm coming. And it will be worthwhile, believe me, because this is a special book. I think some of you read these kinds of books, probably ones like Olive and maybe Sophia, maybe Amaya, I'm sure Zeddy Bell. I'm sure that there's probably a lot of you that read these books. So let's get started, shall we? Now, the name of the book we're going to read today, and you'll understand the lookup in a minute here, the get up, is Fancy Nancy. We love Fancy Nancy. She's a little crazy, but that's why we love her. Okay, let's see what happens. Whoa, there we go. Let's see what happens with Fancy Nancy, okay? Here we go. Fancy Nancy. The show must go on. Well, gloves aren't going to work for turning the pages. Here we go. Fancy Nancy. The show must go on. Quiet, please, says Miss Glass. I have an announcement. That means she has something important to tell us. The talent show is in a week. Oh boy, talent shows. We like talent shows. Let's see what they're going to do, huh? Okay. Yay! Bree and I bump fists. We have our act planned out already. We will wear fancy circus costumes. We will sing a song. It is about daring girls on a trapeze. Then Miss Glass says, I am assigning partners. Oh no, that means we don't get to choose. Dreadful. I wonder what will happen now. I am not assigned to Bree. I'm assigned to Lionel. He is very shy. I hardly know him. Miss Glass wants us to brainstorm with our partner. That means to talk over ideas. So I asked Lionel, "Do you like to sing?" He says, "No." He does not like to dance or tell jokes. He can wiggle his ears. Wow, I can't do that. He can crack his fingers. Uncle Ben does that all the time. He can balance a spoon on his nose. Have you ever tried to do that? Because that's fun and it's a pretty good trick. Oops, okay, hang on, lost my page. Here we go. Very cool, I say, but I can't do those things. We need to perform together. Perform is a fancy word for act. That night I say, Bree and Yoko are partners. They will do a fan dance and wear kimonos. I explained that a kimono is a fancy Japanese robe. Lionel and I can't think of anything to do. I sigh a deep sigh. And now I won't get to wear my circus costume. Mom says, ask Lionel over. Get to know each other. It will help you plan and act. Well, now that was a good idea, wasn't it? Because it's hard to plan something if you don't know someone. On Saturday, I asked Lionel over, but his mom can't drop him off. So, Dad drives me to Lionel's house. Ooh la la! It is very fancy. It is almost a mansion. Well, looks like Fancy Nancy's in for an interesting visit, huh? Lionel's room is huge. Huge is much bigger than big. There are lots of toy lions. Oh, I get it, I say. You like lions because your name is Lionel. Well, that could be, right? That's probably how it all started with the lions. Let's see. I pick up a little glass lion. This is adorable, I say. I tell him I like fancy words, and adorable is fancy for cute. Lionel shows me a lion mask. Wow, I say, it's great. He puts on the mask. Grrr, Lionel says and chases me. We race all over his house. Help, help, I yell. Look at them, running around everywhere, having such fun. Later, we have snacks. You're a great lion, I tell Lionel. Then I get an extremely great idea. What do you think her idea is? I'll bet some of you know already because you're so smart. Let's do a circus act. You can be the lion. I can be the lion tamer. I already have a costume. Lionel likes the idea. Yay! Good idea. I hope it goes well. The next week we get together many times to rehearse. That's a fancy word for practice. Still, we are nervous on the day of the show. We hear Miss Glass announce, "Here is Lady Lulabelle and the man-eating lion." Can you see them? So cute. They're ready to go, aren't they? See how the show goes. The curtain opens. Lionel jumps through the hoop. Lionel walks on a pretend tightrope. Then he roars and chases me. "Don't eat me," I cry. "Eat this instead." I hand Lionel a huge lollipop. He starts licking it and purring. Then I curtsy and he bows. The act is over. There is lots of applause. That's a fancy word for clapping. I hear my dad shout, "Bravo!" We all go out for ice cream. I give Lionel a clay lion I made. And guess what? He teaches me to balance a spoon on my nose. So, that was a fun time, and they did really well coming together with their act, don't you think? Here are some fancy words that are in this book that we talked about, okay? Adorable means cute. Announcement, something important to tell. Applause, clapping. A sign, to choose something for someone else. Brainstorm. Well, we all know what brainstorm is, right? We have to brainstorm sometimes to think of things to do, right? And ways to help and so on. So we know how to brainstorm. Bravo means way to go. Kimono is a fancy Japanese robe. Mansion is a very fancy house. Perform means to act or dance or sing. And rehearse means to practice. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's book. I think it was fun. And I hope soon we'll be reading more about Fancy Nancy. Love you all.